Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. I'm Maura, and welcome to another video walkthrough of the Nancy Drew game series. Today I'm playing the Shattered Medallion, the 30th game in the series. And in it, Nancy and George are contestants in a reality game show that takes place in New Zealand. So I'm going to start by clicking on New Game, and of course I'm going with Amateur Sleuth. So like the last game, The Silent Spy, it begins at Nancy's desk, and here is a letter from Bess. She got George and Nancy a spot on George's favorite adventure reality show, Pacific Run, and George and Nancy are a team on it, Team Tui. And so it begins.
This season of Pacific Run is holding nothing back. Let's meet the contestants who are about to take the ride of a lifetime. Former rugby star Patrick simply...
Okay, here are two of the contestants, two other contestants making up a team, and another one.
Climbed to the top single-handedly in Biggest Cheater, and along with partner Aaron.
Behind her, back to the camera, is her partner Aaron.
Next, Lena, Team Kia. International cryptology consultant.
That's Lena and Patrick. Kiri was the woman who appeared before with a partner who had her back to the camera. And here's George, and behind her with her back to the camera, of course, is Nancy.
Let's call that good. Okay, I'm Sunny. I'm the line producer. Everyone has a game phone. Keep an eye on your phone for updates from the announcer. When you get a medallion, bring it back to the stand. The producer areas are off limits. Very off limits. Your rules are in your tent. Read the rules. The first team to finish a stage gets the highest score. Second team gets the second highest, and so on. Keep an eye out for extra missions. Sometimes the perks will be even better than the points. You can still win coming in second or third once in a while. My plan requires many specific talents. Whoa, you're not supposed to hear that.
Oh, why not? Is he
We're off. Time for
hiding something secretive?
Solve the Rails puzzle to find your very own Pacific Run data chip. Guard it with your life. Your team chip will give you access to new locations to explore, puzzles to solve, and challenges to overcome.
Well, I say bring it on. All right, so this is my spot for Team Tui. I have to solve this train puzzle to get the Pacific Run data chip so I can unlock new locations. Okay. All right, solved, and here's the chip.
This looks useful.
All right, so like Sunny said, you get messages on the phone when there's a new update on with instructions telling teams and team players what to do. So the first thing I've got to do is this in stage 1. Place plants in the correct vase on your team's plant stand. There's an item in your tent that will help. The plants are Mount Cook Lily, Waterfall Fern, Pacao, Cacabeak, and a Spider Orchid. All right, to win your first medallion piece, use the chip to access other locations and find the following 5 plants. So in Pacific Run, in this game show, it consists of 5 stages, and each stage will be completed once you get... with each task, and once you finish the task for each stage, you get a medallion piece, and you have to put it in place to earn points. Once you've completed the task, the stage is finished, but you don't get points until you put the medallion piece you earned from that stage in place. All right, so what I do is put the data chip in here. That allowed me to activate the system. Map locations locked. Yes, there are a couple that are locked. You'll need to discover passwords. The first can be found at the Puzzle Palace. The Puzzle Palace is this building right here. Now, there is one plant in here, and then the other 4 are in 2 different places. Okay, so that's a cock-a-beak. Here is where I get the password for one of the locations that needs to be unlocked. All right, so what I have to do is find all the differences amongst these 4 pictures, and whatever difference I find, a letter is crossed off, and the letters that remain spell out the password. Okay, so I gotta look for those. So as you can see, the letters that hit these rows or columns are crossed out when I found differences between the pictures, but sometimes you have to look from between pictures, left to right or top to bottom. All right, there are 21 matches in all. All right. And so I have to unscramble the letters that spell the password for Mossburn, and the answer is Woolshed.
All right, I did it.
But before I start looking for the plants, I want to go down here to the base camp, talk to George, meet some of the
All right,
contestants if
let's
I
start looking for
can.
those plants. You do the footwork, and I'll research where they might be. What's up? Ready for this? You know it. What should we do first?
Search for plants first, win second, then gloating if time permits.
Sounds good.
Any good advice on where to look for the plants?
I'm working on it. You do your thing.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, here's our tent, Team Tui's tent, and this will be of help. What this does is especially help you when it's time to put the plants in the vases to which they belong. These provide information about the plants so you know what goes where. It's not hard to find the plants, it's knowing what goes where in the appropriate vases.
Are you excited to be on Pacific Run?
I suppose. Lynn said we're going to be on TV. And I said, should I pack?
You weren't excited.
I've been on TV before. You don't notice it when it's happening. Doesn't feel any different than regular life. It's like you make a tiny clone of yourself for people to yell at.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
All right, I want to look here first because here's a phone charm. Of course, if you find the 7 phone charms in the bonus edition, which I'm playing, you get an award. Here's another one with Team Tui's picture. All right, that's a lock on there because it's that's for another stage, later stage, and it's locked right now. Oh, look at this, 20 in each row and column unlocks blades. Obviously with that written in there, that's important for puzzle later. Okay, so I'm gonna go first to Doubtful Sound, which has 2 of the plants.
I was born to kayak, but which boat is the one for me?
If you take a kayak out 12 times, you get an award. And right here is one of the plants,
I
Macau.
have picked bow.
And here's another plant, the Mount Cook lily.
You can't just back away from this because you're scared.
I'm not scared.
Yes, you are.
So what if I am? I'm not doing it. It's wrong.
It's not wrong. You're afraid. You're just afraid.
It's unnatural.
What are they talking about? Or rather, arguing about?
This looks like some sort of code.
Yes, it does. Maybe this is the main part of the code. And oh, is that a picture of a backpack? Well, I think I'll hold on to this. Now I will go to
Looks like
Mossburn
I need a password.
and type in woolshed. This spot right here is where you go back to base camp, the home base, if you want to call it that, like I do. Okay, well here's the woolshed, but it's locked.
Locked.
Well, fortunately, I don't need to go in there right now. Here is the spider orchid. Oh, look at this. It looks like some little cave back there, but unfortunately I can't go any further, but obviously I will have to later. So the last thing I need is the fern. Yeah, the waterfall fern should, well, since there's a waterfall, it should be right around here.
All right.
Oh, here comes George.
It looks pretty dangerous. You sure you want to do this?
More than I wanted to do anything.
So she automatically shows up when you start approaching the bridge. She hesitates.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Yes?
Yes?
George! Oh my goodness. Don't worry, she survived, albeit with a broken leg.
The world watched in
So unfortunately, she had to be removed from the competition.
Things over New Zealand as the remaining contestants grapple with the loss of such a brave young woman from this season's cast. Luckily for Miss Fame and our lawyers, she's resting comfortably and hopefully not feeling
So she literally has to sit this out.
I'm so glad you're okay. No matter what, we're going to win for you.
That's sweet of you, but you don't need to.
And we'll find out what happened with the bridge.
Well, that would help a lot.
I'm sorry you don't get to compete. I know how much you were looking forward to it.
I'll get to watch, at least. Which reminds me, I have a producer feed.
So I just have to go to the television over there to hear them?
Yeah, and hey, take this. Just in case you need to sneak back and catch up. It's a key to the producer area. Just don't get caught.
Are you proposing I cheat?
No, just something odd is going on here. We might need to bend the rules.
Well, I do like bending rules.
I know you do. Are you sure you want to help? This is a lot to do alone.
Bess has volunteered to help.
Bess? Bess?
Yeah, so now Bess is going to take George's place.
Say hello to our newest contestant, Bess Marvin. Let's hear what she's got to say for herself.
I'm going to die.
That's the spirit, Bess. You're really thinking positive.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. And we continue Pacific Run, New Zealand.
All right, I'm going to talk to everyone before I get to move on and finish the first stage.
Whoa, you look worried.
I look worried?
I know you're upset, but everything will be fine.
You do know that George is the cautious, capable one.
That doesn't mean something bad is going to happen to you.
Don't use your logic voice on me if you're not going to use your logic.
Fine.
Fine, you might get hurt, Bess.
Bess,
Please go back to lying to me.
honestly, whatever happens, I've got your back. I'll let you go.
Goodbye. Nancy.
So this is Lena.
Want to team up?
Nah, I'm good.
You and Patrick are a very unique couple.
I know what you're getting at. He's got a depth most people don't see. Even he isn't aware of it sometimes.
I can see something there.
Don't get any ideas.
I'm not, if you're at, think I meant that she's interested in Patrick, it's not happening.
Have you been to the puzzle place?
I have.
That place is hilarious.
What makes it hilarious?
Hilarious.
I know, right?
How long have you and Lena been together?
I'm not the best with time.
How's that?
I don't know. Who invented the minute anyway?
I have no idea.
Maybe we should just go back to the drawing board.
You and Lena seem to complement each other pretty well.
What? Oh, like harmonious opposites? Yeah, I'm good at that.
I couldn't help overhear you fighting earlier.
Lena wanted me to kayak. I hate water.
Why?
I don't have any body fat. I'm like a gorilla. I just sink to the bottom.
You can't swim?
Can gorillas swim?
I don't know.
Well, someone told me they can't. Who would make up something like that?
How did you get into professional rugby?
I played until I was really good.
Is that all?
I was facing down the river.
What's that mean?
When you're in the river, it's not a real river. I can't swim. I won't go in a real river.
No one's making you.
No one's gonna make you.
My parents' students worry if they're in the river. It's supposed to push you to your self-discovery.
Like destiny?
Okay. My mother told me when you were in a river, you do what it says.
Do you think there's anything odd about this competition?
Yes?
What's that?
But I'm here. I don't like competition.
Weren't you a pro rugby player?
Rugby is a sport.
Right, a competitive sport.
This is silly. All these rules. Too many rules.
Where were you when George was injured?
With Lena,
Where?
near the bridge.
Did you see anyone near the bridge?
Lena?
Anyone else?
No, just us.
Can you tell me a little more about your family?
Why?
I'm just naturally a curious person.
You wouldn't fit in with my family. They all seem to know stuff. I never fit in.
You're very vague about what your parents do. Why?
I never thought to ask. It's just ideas. Ideas aren't dangerous until you try to bottle them up. But that's what people always do with ideas they think are dangerous. That's a profound thought. Please write it down.
I've never met anyone who announces their profound thoughts so directly.
Sure you have. They just say it's smarter and have better memories.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you another time.
All right. I want to go back to Mossburn.
Hey, come
Oh.
over here. I'm so sorry about George.
Thanks. Looks like she's going to be okay.
Same with Aaron.
I heard she tried to save George.
So we don't get to see her partner, Erin. Looks like she's been sent home.
Bess is joining.
So Kiri's going on by herself.
Emma, good luck with that.
Hey, Bess is great.
Nancy, I'm teasing you. At the end of the day, this is a game. As much as I love trash talk, that's all it is. I have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
You and I should form an alliance.
Right, but at the end there can only be one winner. So what's the overall plan?
Yes, McLeod. But I don't need to win. I need to stay around long enough to get screen time. I promised my agent I'd make it to the finals.
You have an agent?
Yep.
Oh, that's surprising, but I suppose I might be open to the thought of working together.
Good. Here's something. Consider it a show of good faith. Sonny June, the producer, he's not supposed to be the one running the show.
What
So yeah, I've been meaning to say when the time was right that
He tried
the producer who appeared next to the monitor at the beginning, that's Sonny June, the character who's been referenced in many games, but always stayed at least one step ahead of Nancy since Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Now in this game, we finally get to meet him.
I regret this. You'll regret something else.
What?
What? How did you get started in reality television?
A dating show called Sleepless.
Huh, haven't heard of it.
Basically, you go on a date after staying up for 24 hours straight.
Who can do that?
He died.
What?
Later, in a boat thing. Unrelated. But I met the producer of the show and we hit it off. And that reality became my reality.
What did you do before reality TV?
This, that, aerial arts paid the bills.
I can't say I know what that means.
You know those arty French circuses?
Oh, yeah.
I did that. Never made the poster, but always made rent. Eventually. Ish.
Why did you stop?
One day, you put on spandex, and the mirror glass coated antlers, and it hits you.
What hits you?
Sort of a specific feeling. The day before, I saw myself as an artist. The next day, I saw myself as absurd. So I quit.
Where were you right before the bridge collapsed?
In the confessional booth.
Can you prove that?
Maybe Sunny can?
Why did you dedicate your life to being on trashy TV?
You play it fast and loose with the judgments, don't you?
Sorry, you know what I mean. You're smart and talented.
Talent? No, I'm not talented. I was raised to believe I was, and so were all my classmates.
Well, everyone is special in different ways.
No, everyone's different. Very few people are special.
And this is what led you to TV?
This is what got me up every day at 4 to take the bus into the city as a kid. Modern dance? I was good. Not good enough. I've got the drive and all that business. Just not talented. Just a lifetime of coming in second.
TV gave you a way to win?
It gave me something where it didn't matter either way. Something to burn off the energy. I'm a greyhound. Fame is a cruel sport. But I have a need to run.
Is that so?
Later.
Later.
All right, here he is, the man of the hour, Sunny June.
I heard a rumor that you're not supposed to be the one running the show.
So what's up?
What's the story?
The main producer plane was diverted, and their passport paperwork was filed incorrectly.
Is that true, or are
What's
you?
behind that?
Is it?
I was, a little overconfident.
Yeah, look at him. He's avoiding Nancy's avoiding eye contact. with Nancy, scratching his head. He's hesitating. He's not. There's something he's not telling us.
Not a fire, but in a magnetic thing.
I know how to read.
Yes.
I know how to read body language and social cues like that. If someone's
Bye-bye.
lying,
Bye.
of course, eventually, with years of experience, it becomes an all too obvious thing. Okay, so I want to go back to Mossburn to get the fern to complete the stage. All right, so a new rope bridge has been put in place, and it's saying here a clue to how to get through it. New bridge is nearly ready for the finishing touches, but it's up to you to test the strength of the new design. Starting at the blue square, see if the bridge is strong enough to support you in your journey. Step on each remaining square exactly once, ending at the red square. You can step forward, back, up, or down, a distance of 1 or 2 squares per step. Okay, so 2 squares is the max you can step in this puzzle. So I start at the blue square, and so I have to step on each square once until none are left by the time I reach the red square. So it goes in this order. Now I step forward. Now I move back so I can get on this, and then go 2 squares at max ahead to this, then here. Then I go down here, here, here. And finally, I'm at the end. All right, now I can grab the fern. Okay, I got the message. Stage 1 is complete. But I still need to get my medallion piece.
Another exciting round comes to a close on Pacific Run, New Zealand. Team Kia has returned the first medallion.
So once Team Tui finishes the stage, then we get text alerts saying that it's been completed because everyone else has finished it. And so there are teams that are in ahead. So Team Kia has won this stage.
Location producer Sunny June has decided to bend the rules.
And it looks like Team Tui almost got eliminated.
So Team Tui, enjoy the good luck.
But someone else says another team has been eliminated.
Team Matata.
So yeah, that's what happens. Each stage there's going to be at least one team that is eliminated. I guess depending on if they break the rules or if they just come in last because they fell behind. All right, here are the scores of each team and where they're standing. All right, so I only have 20 right now. Once I put the medallion in place, then we each move up 50 points. Here is where the medallion pieces go. So I gotta organize the plants in their correct places to get the medallion.
Something interesting?
Sorry, I'm looking at Sunny.
Okay.
Pretend I'm talking to you about something, but I'm not.
Sure, we're talking about something else.
You just want to look at him. He's like one of those tall, beautiful things they have in Italy.
Not sure. Sculpture?
A barista.
Those aren't limited to Italy. Pretty much anyone who...
Yes, keep saying words.
Bass.
Yes.
I can almost picture him with a puppy, and it's perfect.
Bass?
Bass!
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 Bass, what? Yes, what?
Do you want to maybe put that sunny enthusiasm to work?
You know I do.
Okay. Go see if you can pry any information out of it.
I'll bust out my feminine wiles.
You do that.
Is something bugging you?
Yeah,
Well, what?
Sunny. There's something about him I can't figure out.
I know, right?
We've got to see what he's up to.
We're on the same page.
Good. But if we get caught in his tent, we'll be kicked out.
If.
If we get caught,
And I'm sure this will end well for all involved.
I need you to look into everywhere we've seen Sunny before.
I'm on it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, is anyone else here? Just Patrick?
What?
Do you think I should trust Curie?
I trust most people.
Me too.
I know. I don't have any crackers.
Crackers? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
People like to talk even when I don't know what to say. So usually I share crackers. So it looks like we're talking, but we're not.
Okay.
What do you think of Sunny?
What?
Do you think he's nice?
Yeah?
Or is he here for selfish reasons?
Oh, yeah, that too.
Both then?
What?
Never mind. Goodbye.
Nice talking to you.
Okay. Now that I have the plants, you have to organize them, put them in the right vases, and they're right here. Okay, this is what this comes in handy for, the plant book. It gives information about the plants so that you know. Okay, George has it on her tablet. All right, the second stage is ready. I will do that after I finish this. So the book gives information about these plants that might appear in these pictures. These pictures associate with the plant as is described in the plant book. So like this is the spider orchid, and since that has a picture of a spider, that goes here.
Plants in the correct vases.
Cockabee is a member of the pea family. Waterfall fern is found by waterfalls, hence why you put it there. Pacao is used in Mori weaving crafts. So the picture of that basket means the pacao goes here. And Mount Cook lily is not actually a lily, but a buttercup. That's why that picture means the lily goes here. And here is the first medallion piece. Woohoo!
One medallion down.
Go Team Tui. And there's a little piece of victory music. So, now I put it here. Before I start stage 2, I want to visit George to see what information she has for me on her tablet and what else I can talk to her about. So I'm going to open this with the security key. So what I have to do is block, using these, in each zone there are different number of cameras to be blocked, but you only have a certain number of blocks to use. So you have to use all the blocks so that then all the cameras in the grid here are shut off. So I just click where the block will go. There we go. So zone 1 is deactivated. Now I've got zone 2. And now zone 3. All right, all the cameras are deactivated. Now I can safely go back here.
Nancy, you need to look into Sunny.
I know, but I'm not sure where to start.
Search his tent. Read everything you can find.
Should I trust Kiri?
I'll look into her history.
I think I need your help researching. Can you do that?
Nancy! I'm scandalized. Could get us kicked off the show.
I'm not looking to cheat.
But you want the goods on everyone who's here. I know. I started. Check my tablet for updates. I have a hard time staying.
Yeah, sometimes if you try to talk to George, she may fall asleep. So just look at her tablet, see what information she's collected about the people, or just information that's good for Nancy, especially anything about Sunny. His real name is Seon June. Yep, Sunny is in a lot of places. Like I said, he always could be like one step ahead of Nancy. Is like before she arrived, he was in the place where she is in whatever case it is. So he worked at Beach Hill, as in Manette's House of Design, visited the Kanoscosta. He's just everywhere. So now the fact that he's been a mystery character for many games prior to this, and we finally get to meet him, it's just awesome. Oh yeah, the relics we saw when Sunny was telling us the rules that was quickly shut off the monitor. Gotta look into this. Oh, and so if you listen to all these confessions by the different teams members you don't see, and then the other characters, you get an award for that, but I'm not going to because it's not significant to the game. This is Sunny's tent right here. And, oh, here's a comic.
Interesting.
Hey, this looks just like what happened to George. Are there going to be more of these?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what's inside of this.
But, of course.
I'm gonna figure out the combination before messing with that.
So I'm going to have to figure out how to figure out his combination.
So Jin is Sunny's grandfather. Is this why Sunny's here?
So is Sunny really here for using the crew to help him for help in finding something? Did he hijack the show? Okay, so here are the rules about the competition, which I didn't read in my tent, which was also which is in every team's tent, including Team 2's. These can be important, getting extra points to add to your score. If you add 4 or more points cards to the scoreboard, you get an award. I'm going to see if I can do that, get extra points to add for my team, or deduct points from the other teams. All right, here are the team members, although by now some have been eliminated. Oh, Jamila. That's a character from Tomb of the Lost Queen. She mentioned Sunny in that game. And her phone number's there. Am I going to have to call her? Sunny. Oh, he knows Nancy's back there, yet he doesn't seem to care. He just let it go. And what he said before, the producer's area is off limits, very off limits. Okay. Now to begin stage 2. All right.
Looks like I can use our points.
Yes, that's what you can do here at this, what is it called? The auction house? Yeah. You can buy things like, here's a scorecard, but I'm not going to buy it yet because you can only have you have to have a minimum of 50 points. Keep a minimum of 50 points when you want to buy something. I will get this later, but this is what I need because I needed to collect the wool I'm going to collect from shearing a sheep at Mossburn. And if you collect all the souvenirs in the auction house, you get an award for that. Okay. All right. Need help? Call a friend. Phone access and a map password awarded to those who solve the Puzzle Palace's latest challenge. Oh, who could that be? George. All right. All right, I'm gonna go back and see her about that information. So I will call Jamila's number from the Puzzle Palace, but not yet.
I need a key to get
Okay,
this
yeah, there are a few steps I need to do before I shear the sheep. And the key is hidden right here in the sheep's wool. So I've got to turn on the power first. And here, shearing equipment.
The totals to add up to 20.
Okay, here in the sheet book, it mentions then 20 in each row and column unlocks the blades. So I've got to have them add up to 20 by closing some of these switches. All right, that worked. What I need from here are the shearing blades. What was that message again now from George? All right, I'll check the tablet when I come back. And notice there are names like, I think, different sheep breeders and locations, like as in countries. That will be useful, not all of them, but 5 of them will be used for a puzzle later. Oh, and if you open this, it's a little stove, I think, multiple times. An Easter egg! Like a sheep. I feel sheepish.
This must be where the bag of wool needs to go.
Okay. Okay, here's the sheep I need to shear.
I need to get the shearing machine powered on and working.
That's
The
a good.
blades on the shearing machine need to be replaced. I can handle
Well, I
that.
got him right here.
The shearing motor must be jammed.
All right. I gotta fix that, and it's right up here.
I need to get all of the blades.
All right, so a blade is flat when it's looking like these here. So, gotta press in these order.
Did it!
All right, now it's working, so I should be able to shear it, no problem. And I've got the bag, so I can put the wool in it and drop it right here.
Where's the
But,
medallion?
hey,
Looks like someone got here.
yes, it looks like another team left their calling card. Whose is it, though? Wait a second. I think I recognize that fabric, the colors on that fabric. All right, now stage 2 is done. But I gotta find my medallion piece.
Now on Pacific Run, New Zealand. They say it's a poor shepherd who blames his sheep. But even if not one contestant located a single sheep, congratulations, Team Kia. Remaining teams still have a chance to place their medallions for second place, except teams Kokoa and Korea Ria.
All right, so 2 more teams have been eliminated.
And must now flock to the shameful shores of Loser Atoll.
All right, let's see. I want to look at the teams because red and green. Did Lena or Patrick take the medallion?
I saw you in the out of bounds area.
Are you sure?
What's the game? What are you after?
Just visiting George.
That might be true. So I'll let it slide for now. If you do me a favor.
What's that?
Ask Sonny if this means anything to him. See how he reacts. Don't tell him it came from me.
Did you take the medallion? Well, I'll ask her everything else before I do that.
A while?
A while. That's what they all say when they don't want to get specific.
4 years. No.
Seems right.
How did you and Patrick get together?
Oh, I don't remember. He's more of the romantic one.
Do you live in New Zealand?
I've got an apartment in DC, but mainly we travel. Patrick loves to come here as often as he can. We make time.
Do you believe in aliens?
Next question.
Is that a no?
If you have to ask, the answer is no.
Congratulations on winning the stage.
Thanks. Sorry things didn't go your way. I'm sure you'll turn it around.
Oh, you're trying to prevent that, aren't you?
So you paired up with Kiri.
I'm not sure where I stand on that.
Smart. She's the tricky type.
Do you think it's a bad idea for me to pair with Kiri?
No, you should definitely do that.
You're speaking as a competitor?
As long as you're asking as a competitor.
Did you take our medallion?
Right. Section 2, middle paragraph. No player shall remove a medallion in the course of an active competition segment.
So that's a no?
Did you not read the rules?
I skimmed.
You want a free tip?
Is there such a thing?
Only when it doesn't matter. Here's how you win anything. Read the rules. Losers see rules as limitations. Winners see rules as a direct path to winning.
I'll keep that in mind.
$10 says you'll never read the rules.
All right, so yeah, she took the medallion. I need to figure out if there's a way to
Sure.
figure out where she put it.
Collected.
So I got to search her tent.
Okay with me.
Okay, the zebra's standing in a
But
pack.
she's gone, but with Patrick there, I can't do it.
I'm there.
And one zebra says, I'm hiding in plain sight. And this other zebra goes, oh no, that's my plan too.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
That was just me.
And I love jokes.
Why did you tell me?
And
that?
I mean,
Was
I-
thinking about it.
I'm good with
We do the
jokes.
same thing, but don't know we do the same thing because we don't really know what we're doing.
I guess you could say that.
It's a profound thought. Can you write it down?
Okay. Do you believe in aliens?
Why not?
Is this the first time you've thought about it?
Well, I've seen aliens, but believing in aliens seems more involved.
You don't
You've
say.
seen aliens?
Well, just a little.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you another time.
All right, so I need Bess's help.
What's up?
So, how did you and your wilds do?
I need her to
this
distract Patrick.
Nancy, that has never happened. He said, can I help you? And I just repeated it back, but louder.
Oh yeah, girl, you got a crush.
New Zealand is doing something weird to me. I'm off my game.
Well, maybe it'll go better next time.
I will try again. Marvin
No,
Mojo
that's it.
Imaginary.
That's a spirit, Bess.
I need your help distracting Patrick.
Got it.
All right. Here's their tent.
What's up, my man?
Oh, hello.
That's a great
That's a code.
I'm like,
I'll look at it more thoroughly again. Just here's the show rules from within their tent. What I really need to look at is this and this. Oh, what's that?
Oh, soccer. Oh,
Oh, he's offering her crackers so they can look like they're talking. All right, stage 3 is now unlocked, but I need to find my medallion piece to finish stage 2 officially. All right, so
First.
yes, the notes that I picked up earlier, see there's a picture of a backpack and there's a line going through these squares with circles and dots on them. Well, that's the clue to unlocking the backpack. These numbers here need to spell out, well, not spell out per se, but show the numbers of the combination, which according to these dots and the lack of one here, it's 308 from top to bottom. There we go. I could use this to deduct points from someone.
I think I need more information to crack this code. These arrows look just like what I saw on Lena's clipboard.
All right, I'm gonna take this and examine it further. All right, so according to this, you notice that there are different colors, words in different colors that associate with each of these arrows and the directions in which they point. So if an arrow is red that's pointing up, then the direction or the word you're looking at, you have to look at the first letter of the word. And so that's how you interpret this. So for example, this is a red arrow pointing up, so the letter has to be U. This purple arrow is pointing up, so it has to be an N. This red arrow is pointing down, although, yeah, when it's in red, down, so it's, this is a D. This purple arrow pointing to the right or east. If it's purple, then it's east, so it's an E. And then This one, this red arrow that's pointing to the right, it's red, so it's R. So this word spells under. And using the clues from the clipboard, sorry, and knowing the directions of the arrows and the colors and words that associate them with them, or rather the first letter of those words, this spells out under, nest, in, tree. And look, it says D sound, so I have to go to doubtful sound, and I know just where to find that tree. Right where I found the lilies in doubtful sound. A rock slide's coming. Oh yeah, if you don't back away in time, it's game over. But luckily I did. All right, there's the nest, and here's the medallion piece. So yeah, there's the little piece of victory music. So that's proof that Lena stole it. Go back to home base, put the medallion piece in place. Piece in place. I like how that alliterates. All right, I'm gonna visit George, see what new information she has on her tablet. Then I'll begin stage 3.
You need to ask Sonny about the clues you've been finding.
Yeah.
Why? Well, he keeps asking about my sleuth friend and what she's up to. It's like he's been getting impatient.
I keep finding these comics. I think Sonny wants you to read them. I'm still not making any progress with Who Cut the Bridge.
That's really good. Sorry, I'm just so...
She's out again. So sometimes when you come, you might be able to talk to her, but then if you try, she may be asleep, and you can just look at her tablet for anything new. So this is new information. He's got her working on what seems to be a compass. So even though she's can't compete, he's still having George giving George a task. Yeah, Kiri and Sonny here.
Hi. You've done a lot of reality television.
That's a true statement.
Why?
Tried reality by itself, but no one pays you or pays attention to you. So, I used TV to fix that problem.
So reality television was the next logical step?
As good as any other.
At this point, is this almost like a job for you?
Entirely.
Have you noticed anything odd about Sonny?
Other than the fact that he's taken the show hostage? Yes.
Okay, what have you noticed?
The talking to no one was disturbing at first, but I grew accustomed to that. What really got me was the talking to the animals.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, but not in a cute way. In a sad, terrifying, this is foreshadowing way.
What was he saying?
What was the content of this human to animal communication?
Yeah, I guess that is what I'm asking.
It was mostly apologies.
What do you think about Patrick?
Ask me again when he wakes up. Assuming that will ever happen.
What do you think Sonny is trying to do with the competition?
Fly it into orbit? That's my best guess. Sonny be crazy.
George thinks she saw someone cutting the bridge.
Did she see what he looked like?
What makes you so sure it's a man?
A working knowledge of history and humanity.
Either way, she really couldn't tell.
Any chance it's just her imagination?
Yeah, but at the same time, shows like this have so many safety regulations.
Regulations, sure. But don't forget that regulations matter less when the producer's a lunatic.
Have you found any comics lying around?
No, why? Is that a bonus?
Not that I think.
That you're interested in them?
I'm interested in everything.
Oh, no, you're not.
Well, most things.
Name 50.
All right, I'm a little interested in the comics.
Why?
They seem related to Sunny.
Hmm.
Later.
Bye.
Have you been reading my papers?
No.
Whatever you do, don't read my papers.
Why not?
Because they're fascinating and full of mystery.
You're sending me mixed messages here.
No,
He's just saying it, but he really wants her to.
Lena wanted me to show you this comic. Did you leave it for her to find?
Yeah.
Was it some sort of message?
Wouldn't that be cool? I've got something for you.
Another comic? Wait a minute. This looks familiar.
You like comics?
Do you?
I do. Very much. The good ones teach us so much about ourselves.
Tell me about Jim, your grandfather.
I didn't leave that name just lying around for you to trip on. You're reading my things.
Let's say I was.
Are we saying it together, or is this a competition to see who can say it better?
Can you focus?
Nope, you're just afraid I'll win.
Sonny, I read your grandfather's letter.
I know.
Can you talk to me about that?
I wanted you to read it.
Why?
Why?
I need your help.
With what?
But some things I might have to send you when you're not next to me.
Oh,
So, am I getting kicked off
you can't
the
just
show?
tell her. You need to secretly
You want
send her
something
messages.
different, Don't you?
Possibly.
What's the story with the machine? You
Yeah, the
want
way you
George
say
to do?
lingering with the with the in the saying the word.
That
He
seems unlikely.
he wants something from Nancy, and I think the other competitors too.
I think you're the one who picked this season's cast.
If I picked the cast, it would have been a little bit more colorful. And it would have speakers and moving parts. Wait, no, that's the opposite of what a cast should do.
You're talking about George's cast.
And the best part is, I totally know what you meant.
So, you were pretty close to your grandfather?
Oh yeah, he's sort of my hero. But everyone else just seems embarrassed by him. A lot of the family won't use her last name.
Huh, that's extreme. Why would they do that?
Because he's different.
Do you believe in aliens?
I'm not like one of those Area 51 types. But why not? Crazier things have happened.
Crazier things than aliens existing?
Well, in reality, everything's crazy. Take a word and say it 50 times in a row, and at some point you'll be like, what's that sound I'm making? What's it mean? Why didn't I speak my own language? Why did I borrow this one? If the word exists, then what's the point of me repeating them? So, in closing, all y'all animals and mountains equally unlikely and insane.
That's an interesting way of looking at things.
Is it? I think it's scary, but then hilarious. And then I forget the whole thing.
Are you leaving the comics for me to find?
I think the line between something existing and something waiting to be found is smudgy in your case.
You're not the first to say that.
Other people say smudgy.
You know a lot about me, and everyone else here, it seems.
You're interesting.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So now move on to stage 3. Follow the butterflies to find the 5 pieces of the underwater of the Hey Tiki hidden underwater. What the? Whoa, that's another second chance right there. Then if you go in here, you hear Kiri talking.
That's not good enough. Just give it to me. Get out. Do not get caught. Yes, please.
All right, so this is a quake shack. Shows you what an earthquake is like. And if you go under here after hearing Kiri talk, if you go in here, listen to Kiri talk, then run the earthquake movement, and go under, you get an award for that. But I've already done it, so I don't get an award.
Let's see if I can find all the words.
All right, so at Doubtful Sound, there is a hatch in the water that I have to go in to access a sub so that I can do this task. It's doing it underwater, but I need to unlock the password to the hatch, and by doing this word search. because when I find each word, a letter is unlocked. Okay, all right, so there's one. And look, here's Moana. This came out 2 years before the Disney film, and so that's inspired by Maori Polynesia. So words in here like Moana, these are like a New Zealand Maori Polynesian type words. Okay. All right.
All done. Doubtful sound.
Yep. The password is doubtful sound right where it is. All right. Now I didn't mention it before, but if you need help, call a friend. Phone access. Well, I don't think I went into details for this. Phone access and a map password awarded to those who solve the Puzzle Palace's latest challenge. So I got that. I got Jamila's phone number, so I'm gonna call her. Maybe she can help me unlock Sunny's trunk.
Who would you like to call?
Jamila, 020-496-0423.
Who is this?
Nancy,
Nancy who?
close. It's Nancy Drew.
Oh, I remember you.
Yep.
From Egypt.
That's right. Hold on. Where are you calling from?
New Zealand.
Has Sunny found you?
Yep.
It would appear so, yeah.
Are you in any immediate danger?
No,
Be less certain about that. I'm glad you're doing okay. At least until now.
you wouldn't know the combination to Sunny's footlocker, would you?
He never remembers those things. He hides the codes he needs in the spy book that we put together, which I happened to edit just the other day. So, take the number in Chapter 2, the lower number of the Constellation pamphlet, the number from the UFO he's drawn in Chapter 6, and the chapter reference in Chapter 5.
You remember that, but not the combination?
I remember both, but if you're going to snoop on Sunny, better be able to explain how you solved it. Otherwise, you'll know I helped.
All right. I do want to talk to her more, but I want to call her back.
Can I call you back?
Of course.
Later.
Talk to you when I can.
Oh, before I do that, look, here, there's the Her Interactive logo and the Pacific Run logo. That's how cute. All right, here's another phone charm. And, oh, she dropped something. Birds of New Zealand.
Tabs on the competition.
Yeah. Here is a raid puzzle from the Captive Curse, and from the same game, Monster. If you play either one of these games multiple times, you'll get it at least 10 times. You'll get an award. I think if you play at least 5 times either game, you get an Easter egg for it. I'm not going to bother doing that now, but also while I'm here, when you have an Easter egg, when you hold it up, there's one you can pick from the auction house. Woohoo! All right. I want to open Sunny's trunk. Let's see if I can talk to.
I know how you found the medallion.
Yeah.
Yeah? I
hid a lot of medallions and left a lot of codes behind.
She seems to be good with codes.
Yeah? What do I get for passing?
I mean, well, it seems like an affinity of hers or a passion, a thing at which she's good. You moved the medallion.
You moved our medallion.
Yes,
I thought you were the one who followed all the rules.
and I did. Paragraph titled Medallions, third line down. Players may not remove the medallions of the opposing team.
Yes, and that's the rule you broke.
Remove. I moved the medallion only once.
Right.
You're kidding me.
Take it up with the producer if you'd like.
I took your advice and read the rules.
Oh yeah? In the case of a direct tie, what are the 5 possible tiebreak activities?
In case of a tie, there's a sudden death round.
Good luck out there, Tiger.
What do you do when you're not on TV?
Lots of freelance work in the information sector.
What kind?
My resume is almost entirely acronyms at this point. I can't really disclose most of my work.
Oh, sounds intriguing.
Rarely, but on those rare days.
What made you decide to sign up for the show?
I'm a Pacific Run super fan. I've watched all the seasons multiple times.
Really? You seem very smart.
Oh, please be that. I spend my day being smart. At night, show me a person falling down and give me some popcorn.
What's your favorite season of Pacific Run?
3, hands down.
Okay, your favorite competitor?
Richard,
Last name?
Swimberger.
What did he look like?
A man. I'm bored. This is boring.
Is it boring, or is it true that you weren't being honest about being a fan?
Who would lie about loving reality TV?
What were you doing near the bridge before it collapsed?
I was looking for a fern like we were supposed to.
Really?
My friend almost died. If you had anything to do with it,
You'll what?
I don't know.
I didn't hurt your friend. Neither did Patrick.
Let's see. Does Patrick have anything new to say?
Says I'm supposed to say that there was someone else near the bridge.
Who?
Who?
Lean, who am I supposed to say I saw? Oh,
Oh, you didn't see anybody. Yeah, that's a big help.
no.
Does it strike you as strange that there have been so many accidents here?
Yes. No.
You can't say both.
Oh. Then I think I should sit this one out.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you another time.
Something is weird about this island.
Look at her eyes, like, getting big right there.
A bit dismissive.
My powers are useless here.
Powers?
Powers?
Oh, please. We all have skills.
Yeah, so?
So what if I call them powers? Read a book once in a while. Sorry.
How did round 2 go with Sunny?
I just walked right on past it. Like I need to go look at a tree.
Yeah, maybe I should try. You want to explain that, Sam?
You're just blowing a raspberry at me?
But I do want to make it again.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, by all means.
Good luck. Don't look directly in his eyes. That's where his powers come from.
Oh, brother.
Is everything okay? You seem to be having a hard time.
Everything is wrong. I can't make friends. I get tongue-tied around Sunny. I don't even know how to hold a conversation for a minute. What if this is my new life?
Well, everyone has off days.
Nancy, don't get it. This is all I have to offer. I'm not smart like you. I'm not sporty like George. I'm fun. That's
Yeah.
it. And if that goes away, then what?
Beth, snap out of it.
I know, I'm trying. I just need to do something well. Just one thing.
That's great. I've got something you can knock out of the park.
Name it.
Patrick, I need you to figure him out.
I don't know if that is possible.
I know, but talk to him.
I'll do my best.
How did it go with Patrick?
That man is an enigma.
In what way?
Does it matter?
I guess not.
He's so calm, I forget myself. It's like that time I met a cow.
I need more information than that.
Dave dragged me to the fair, remember him?
Dave Gregory from The Secret of Shadow Ranch.
Animals, scam artists, flirting with food poisoning. But then I found myself looking at a cow, and she was looking at me, and we had a really long cow/human moment. We got into Not a staring contest, more of a staring cooperation. I think I was there for like hours, not thinking, not wanting anything, just being and smelling, to be honest.
So Patrick is a cow.
Great. Just the profound part of cows and the not super smart part of cows.
Thanks for distracting Patrick.
I actually like doing it.
Yeah?
He's like my spirit animal.
He's a person and also alive.
I don't know, but he's so calm. Do you know that his parents and their parents going back with some sort of mystical teachers?
I gathered something like that.
He wouldn't talk about it, but it's like I stood next to him and we didn't say anything. We had crackers.
All right.
Get out of here, you old so-and-so.
All right. Want to open Sunny's trunk using Jamila's instructions to figure out the combination.
Okay. So let's see if I can figure out Jamila's instructions.
All right. All right. Take the number in chapter 2. There it is, 6. Then take the lower number from the constellation pamphlet. Well, there's 2 here where it says pamphlet. 9, 5, so it's 5. Take the number from the UFO. That's right here. You can see that 8. Take the number referenced in chapter 5. There it is, 3. So the combination is 6583.
Well, I'm gonna need a professional to crack this.
Find the code breaker and this story will help you on your journey. Okay, I think I know who to give this to.
Maybe this
And
will explain
another-
the plan Sunny accidentally.
Yeah, I accidentally mentioned at the start. Hey, there's some kind of relic here. Is that what was mentioned in George's tablet about a relic? Okay, let's see. Okay, that part was saying, the Anunnaki compass. Remember Jamila mentioned that in Tomb of the Lost Queen. Look to the stars, my boy, but it's dangerous to go alone. You must find a man adrift, profound in simplicity, an athlete strong with speed and ambition, a mind overflowing with questions. Hey, look at that. That looks like a familiar silhouette of Nancy with the magnifying glass, a linguist who fiddles with broken languages. Is that what he's doing here? He's just narrowing on these competitors to help him find an ancient relic under his grandfather's instructions. Is that why he's hijacked the show? He's got each of us with a specific task to do.
Sunny's focusing on a small group of us. Why?
Well, I think I just gave you the answer with as I looked at the comics. So each of just these contestants fit his grandfather's criteria. Okay, and before I close this, and according to George's tablet, though I already knew these two, here are where Sunny has been mentioned before in past games, referenced or mentioned, and here are some clues to that, or just little fun little references, cookies, if you want to call them. There's looks like a jade carving, which he got obviously when he worked at Beach Hill in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Manette's logo when he worked as Manette's assistant in Danger by Design. Dread Isle sign when he visited the island before Nancy did it in Ransom of the Seven Ships. So Sunny's been almost everywhere right before Nancy got there. I want to approach Lena
I heard you were checking out the waterfall.
for cracking the code.
Did you see it or hear about it? Either way, I have to go.
I'm not done with you.
I found a really difficult code. Could you help me break it? No. I could make it worth your while. How about if I give you a points card?
You have that?
No, but I'm sure Bess could find one for me.
Let me see it.
Can I trust you not to just run off with this?
Just let me read it. I promise you'll get it back.
Have you met Jin, Sonny's grandfather?
Yes? How did you know?
I think this might be his code. I was hoping you could shed some light on your connection to him.
Interesting. I can't.
How did you meet Jin?
I work with an orchestra. It's one of my hobbies.
And he played in the orchestra?
No, he brought an instrument, but he couldn't play. He just pretended.
Okay.
When life hands you an adorable old man pretending to play trumpet, you enjoy it.
He was using the orchestra as a cover? For what?
The pool shared a hallway with a rare book room. I caught him sneaking in, but I couldn't tease out why.
Later.
See you later.
All right, I'll ask Bess to get a points card for
I
Lena.
need you to find a points card for Lena.
Consider it done.
All right,
Later.
Goodbye.
see if Patrick has anything new to say.
Trying to figure me out.
And then I'm gonna go move on to stage 3 before I forget.
Did what?
Figure me out. She just doesn't think so. There's not much there. I'm pending a dud or something.
So why'd you say you were a dud?
Why?
My family, they're all very different than me.
That doesn't make you a dud. Just makes you different.
They're all very wise and accomplished.
What did they do?
Teach?
What subjects?
No, not like school.
I guess I don't understand.
They belong to an order. They teach people how to not exist. Or not want, maybe. I tried to understand it, but no luck.
So the teaching didn't appeal to you?
How can anyone teach? It's too much to know.
I guess.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
All right. Now I will go to Doubtful Sound at last. And of course, as I said, Doubtful Sound
I wonder what's down there. Need to find
is
a
the
way
password to
unlock
this hatch. And no space in between the words. All right. So I have to find the 5 pieces that make up this tiki. Before I do that, I have to recharge the retractable claw of the sub.
Charge the claw.
All right, now it's recharged. Before I do that, it says under the messages, the instructions, follow the butterflies to find the 5 pieces of the Hey Tiki. Well, by butterflies, they mean butterfly perch. So I've got to take the sub down. Here are the diving rules. Now you can use your arrow keys or just the mouse to move the joystick in order to move the sub. Okay, so I have to look for the butterfly perches so I can find the pieces of the tiki. Okay, so they're obviously fake, but butterfly perches come right before the box that's containing the piece of the tiki. So I move forward, it's got to be right around here. There it is. But I can only use the claw 5 times before it has to be recharge, so I have to make each grab of it count. And so that means I have to move the altitude if I'm to make it just right so I can grab the box with the claw and don't miss. So I'm at the right altitude, so now I've got to push out the claw to grab the box. All right. All right, I think that is the midsection of the figurine, or figure, whatever you want to call it. So that's 1 down, 4 to go. So now I've got to look for the other boxes. All right, there are the butterfly perches. So when I go forward, the box will be around here. Okay, there it is. All right, now I'm still have to be at that altitude. I guess with each other ones, it'll move up in altitude. So, all right, there's the head. I think what's left are the arms and the legs. All right, so yeah, I think the easy thing is that most of the boxes contain the pieces are in corners. Not in the next place, it won't be there. So it where the butterfly perches were here, that the next well, or here, then the boxes are in the spots that have corners or places off to the side. Okay, here are the butterfly perches. That means the box is around here. Let's see if I have to move my altitude. There it is. Okay, so that'll be in the middle. So I'll make a grab for it. Yeah, once you've used the claw 5 times, then you need to recharge it. So I just want to make each time count, and so I don't have to go back just because I reached it at the wrong altitude. Okay. Okay, there are butterfly perches, but I will look for them for the box when I come back this way. Here's some more. So the box has to be around here. There we go. Okay, so that's the highest altitude. All right, that's an arm, and those pieces, yeah, they're the legs. So I have to find one more arm, and I have to go back where I saw those other butterfly perches. Okay. Should be here then. Okay, there we go. All right, there's the other arm. So now it's
time to head in.
It's all put together. But the stage is not finished yet. Okay, post best time in the kayak races for a golden reward. So here's an way to get some extra points. Kayak race, touch the buoys in the order blue, green, red, yellow, purple, then return to the dock. Person with the best score gets the most points, I guess. Yeah, a golden reward. The best time gets the highest points. Well, I guess, no, I guess all the points, because if they have the best score. All right, so it goes right here.
All right, I did it.
But there's also something else I need to do to complete stage 3. So while I'm here, I will do that kayak race. Here's a leatherback turtle. And here is a leatherback turtle phone charm. Let's see how many I have. All right, Jock Stewart, there it is. And as you saw briefly, when you go to the glass, sometimes you can see different species of fish swim up. Look, there they are. There are the perches. I like checking to see when a spiny dogfish shark swims up. And it's disappointing when you don't see any. All right, so I'm going to take this back and engage in the kayak race. So they've all done it except Team Tui. So have to beat this time of 5:57. When you move back and forth in a kayak, like move left to right, up or down, it takes about 10 seconds of time. So every second literally counts. So I'm going to do this, not talk until I finish because I want to concentrate.
Time to race.
All right, that was great. 4:46. All right, the best race time, so I get 50 points. Yeah, I guess only the best team with the best score gets those extra points. So now I'm gonna go to Mossburn to finish stage 3. But actually, before I do, I want to look up here because that waterfall comic indicated there was something under that tree right here.
Spot in the comic. I should investigate.
Well, I will.
Interesting. Looks like I could open this if I found the right key.
Well, I don't have that yet. Ooh, but look at this. I can use that for myself. I'm going to wait till I can collect more cards to put on the scoreboard. All right, so
Nancy, Sunny gave me your quest.
My quest?
Yeah, your extra event that gives that bonus point.
What is it?
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
There has to be more than that.
That's all he said.
I don't get it.
Well, I don't get
The only turtle I saw was that turtle in the hatch. May have something to do with that, but I'm going to ask Sunny.
Bess?
I think.
Reach the voicemail for Beth Marvin. She has left this conversation due to confusion.
Okay, while I'm here, there's something else I need to get. Here's a flint that'll be used for something else later, and here's another phone charm. But look in here. Scattered around the shed are the names of sheep breeders and locations, and not all of them are used, but I'm looking for some of, just trying to point them out. 5 of them are used for the sheep puzzle right here, according to their breeds and the farmer name. So that's why I have this sheep book. All right. Suffolk large sheep with all black head and legs. That's what this is. So it's already labeled. And Suffolk sheep is found in Marlborough. And according to the names, as the labels say within the shed, Hughes, the breeder, is from Marlborough. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. So it's the name of the breed of the sheep, the breeder's name, the names. The labels with the names and locations help you figure the second part out. So next one, white-faced medium small sheep, bred for meat, wool is short and downy. This is Ryland. promoted by breeders in Hereford. Sutton is from Hereford. That's the name of the breeder. All right. Now the middle is a merino. All rams and some ewes have horns. So you have to look for the clues that help you figure out which sheep is which from the book. All right. Merino, first arrived at Weymouth North. Boyer, as labeled here, that's correct, is from Weymouth North. All right. This sheep, dark face and ears, is a Dorset Down. Found in Canterbury region. Clark is from Canterbury. The last one is English Leicester. Wool is long, bulky with curly locks. And its sheep breeder is Massey, which is from Hawke's Bay.
Found
All right.
it, Jock Stewart.
Now to
bring you home.
All right, now stage 3 is over. But I gotta get the medallion.
You're watching the Pacific Run. If you're just tuning in, you've missed a stunning solo victory. Kiri has placed your medallion first.
All right, Kiri won this stage. Kia won the first 2 stages.
Which is exciting.
And that's meant to happen. Team Tui can never win the first 3 stages. These other 2 teams get it. And we have another team, 2 more teams eliminated. All right. All right, now stage 4 is ready, but I still have some extra work cut out for me. Let's see if Bess has the points card, because then I want to see if Lena has cracked the code.
Why does anyone put up with anyone?
Because being alone is sad.
Is this normal Bess?
Or is it pining for Sunny Bess?
Normal Bess is dead. It's just me, tragic Bess, watching my inbox, even though I know he doesn't have my email.
Did you find a points card?
Yes, I did.
Great.
All right, thanks. Hopefully Lena cracked that code.
This is weird. Yes?
You mean Lena helping us out?
I only asked because you've thrown my barometer way off.
You may blame me, but I blame Sunny.
What do you think it means?
If Sunny brought her here because she cracks codes, then maybe he needs help. But in summary, I have no idea.
He brought each of them here for a purpose in helping find what he's looking for,
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
based on their own skills and talents. Before I talk to Lena, I'm going to see if there's anything new from George, from her or her tablet.
Keep sending Bess to talk to Patrick.
Okay, why?
It seems good for her. And I've been listening to the show audio.
And
There's something puzzling about him.
has Sunny been visiting you?
Yes, Nancy. He wants me to help him build a machine.
Yeah, I gathered that.
That is interesting.
Or review blueprints. I guess it's confusing.
Keep working on it. Maybe it'll explain what he's up to.
Got it.
No problem.
Kiri thinks Sunny hijacked the show.
That would make sense.
How so?
Well, you know I'm a huge Pacific Run fan, and I can tell you that this season is way off. I mean, first, the crew is non-existent, and normally you travel the whole Pacific, hence the name. And why are we focused on this one area?
I don't know.
Should we be worried?
A little.
All right,
What does turtle mean?
aside from what it means.
Yes, aside from what it means. Bess says that's my bonus quiz from Sunny.
Aha. You might want to check with him on that.
Yes, I will.
Goodbye.
Bye. How goes it?
I have a points card. Any chance you'd consider trading something else?
Oh, girl. Oh, girl. I'm here to win.
Worth a shot. Here's the card.
Here. Hey,
Yeah?
there's something I remember about Sunny's grandfather.
Really?
Yes. When I caught him sneaking into the rare book room, I asked him why. He said, "This is my etude."
What does
Etude?
that mean?
It's a type of musical composition. It's intended to teach a skill.
To improve a certain technique? I don't know how to take that.
Right. I was more amused than anything, so I said, I suppose mine is chasing off old bakers.
And
He said, no, it's better than that. Sonny will tell you. I just assumed that was some inscrutable old man joke, but then Sonny exists.
did you ever find out what Jim was looking for in the rare book room?
I noticed him sneak out of a rehearsal, so I followed him. When I cornered him, he dropped a book.
What kind of book?
It was amazing. It had all of these rare codices, like the Emerald Tablet, but I could understand it.
What was it about?
These artifacts, it seemed. He took it, ran off. I never heard from him again, until one day I got a note. It simply said, I know you understood. Sorry I was bad, I took it.
Do you believe that?
I don't believe anything. I take evidence and I test it. And so far the tests, yeah, I believe it.
Do you think your need to figure out riddles is what drew you to Patrick?
No, I don't. Wait, that's it. Oh, this explains everything. Oh no, this explains everything. I need to leave him.
Hang on, that's not what I meant.
I'm looking for numbers in an empty set. There's no solution. The only way to win is not to play.
Are you toying with me?
Yeah, Patrick may not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but when has something sharp ever felt like home? Anyway, there's more than being smart.
Later.
Bye.
All right. Now I'm gonna talk to Sunny and Kiri, see if Sunny can help me understand what Bess was trying to tell me. Now this is unlocked. I need to grab this pick. All right. And I gotta go to the auction house to get a pan here. And I think I'll take this now. And while I'm here, now that Lena has cracked the code, I can find this in here. Now I'll talk to Kiri and Sunny.
How's it going?
You've been keeping tabs on all the competitors, haven't you?
Have you not been doing that?
Well, mentally,
So you found my notes.
yes.
And you're upset that I keep the notes longhand while you keep them in your head.
No,
Yes, you are.
it's different.
Uh-huh.
Any breakthroughs in the competition?
Why would I tell you about that?
The spirit of cooperation?
So far, things have been pretty one-sided.
Okay, how's this? The password to the Cromwell location is Otago Mines.
Now that is useful. Here, this should help.
All right, this will come in handy for another puzzle. And look, here's some of the words that appeared on that word search puzzle.
Thanks. Nice job winning your stage.
Thanks, Nancy. Made a smart choice teaming up with you, it seems.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nancy Drew.
Is this your first time producing a TV show?
Yep, it is not going well.
When will the rest of the production team arrive?
That's up to the embassy now.
Embassy?
Yeah, this job isn't going on my resume.
So what exactly do you do as a producer?
No clue.
You don't seem very concerned about the show.
I'm not.
Then why are you here?
Do you know how far broadcasting can travel in space?
No.
Not exactly.
I should double check.
What does turtle mean?
What? Maybe you should ask Patrick that.
Beth said my quest was turtle.
Oh, wait, all she told you was literally just turtle?
Yes.
She left out a lot of words. She did seem a bit frazzled.
Stressed. You do know she's got a crush on you, yeah?
That explains the photo edit she made of you holding a puppy. Sorta. It sorta explains that.
Be nice to her.
Bess is adorable, and she adores you. I see why you care about her, and of course I'll be nice. She's a terrible messenger, though.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Your side quest is to discover the mysterious inner life of the leatherback.
Turtle.
Wow, she left a lot of that out.
Great. Now get turtling.
I didn't think there was such a word.
Check
All
your
right.
phone for a very special update from the show.
All right, so I will
Talk to you later.
Bye.
go on this little personal mission for him and put the fish in place. Then I'll get the medallion piece and then start stage 4. All right, go back to Doubtful Sound. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna do this first and then put the fish in. Okay, but first I need to recharge the claw. Because I used it all 5 times. All right. Now it's recharged. Oh, but before I do that, I gotta look at the turtle to see what it is that he wants. Well, see how looks like the dots here are spelling out something? They are this. I have to spell blubba gum. All right, if you have too many lines in the words, like if I tried to have an extra double line with this A trying to fill it out, the turtle may not do what it's supposed to do, even when you put all the words in. If you do make a mistake, when that hand icon appears, you can remove the line. All right, so this will give me the clue I need for this task or quest. On the trail to what you seek sends you to the water deep to find the colony of black and red and reach into the rocky steep. Well, according to this chart, red and black on here is coral, so I need to look for coral. If you dive the subs at least 6 times, you get an award for that. You don't even have to go far. You can just dive right in and turn around. All right, I think I'm at the right place. Oh, yep, here it is. That's red coral. And I'm fully charged, so hopefully if I have to do it more than once, I get it. But no, it looks like I got it. Wait.
This doesn't look like it's part
No,
of the
it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Get back in, and fast.
Alright, that was close. Alright, so now I gotta put Jock Stewart in place to get the medallion. Then I'll start stage 4. Alright, there's the victory music again. Alright, 230 points. Now I'm gonna go to the gold mine. Alright, so it's Cromwell. Otaga Mines is, how do you say? Alright. Alright, so... Oh, here's another phone charm. First thing I gotta do in looking for gold.
Looks like each opening needs a complete fan in order to get the sluice working.
Yep. Okay, so what they need is to have all the fan pieces, you know, to get it set up so all the fan parts are touching each other. And it's like that. All right. And it's while I'm here that the piano lesson decode code comes in handy. It's the red words I've got to pay attention to. Gold mine, lit a lantern, mined, jagged, anchorite, hidden below. So I'm gonna look in both places of this mine.
This looks like a good place to dig for gold.
First I'm gonna look for...
Alright, dirt. Time to find a sluice.
Get the dirt. And let's see. Alright, there's another side there. Oh, look.
Nice.
Another scorecard. But now I want to go out and go in the other way. Here. Okay, I can't go there yet, but...
Let's see if I can light this lantern.
Alright, that's why I need the flint that I got from the wool shed.
There's a key in there.
Hey, maybe it goes to that goes to that keyhole under the waterfall. That place where I found under the waterfall. I think I need another visit there is in order. So I need to also finish this mine jagged anchorite. Alright, so a jagged anchorite. This is a puzzle. If you don't get it right, it's second chance. There it is.
Whoa, what is going on here? Is Sunny on some sort of mission?
Yes. I think when I'm done with this, it's a good time to call Jamila back. No, sorry, I didn't mean to go up there. Okay, there's something on the other side, but I can't get to it because that part of the cave is blocked. Alright, so now what I want to do is to mine for gold, now that this is fixed. Put the dirt in.
Time to get this sand in the water and pan for gold.
That's why I have this pan.
Let's find some gold.
Alright, now I'll put the sand in. Then you gotta dip it in the pan in the water. Oh, I'm getting some.
There's gold in that there pan. Ha, better take it.
And I put gold flakes here and woo!
Now the place is on the stand at base camp.
I think this means I could finally win a stage. And you know what? I am going to take advantage of the time I have. Not the time I have these cards. Oh, and now I'm ahead. Now, that was 3. Let's see if I can maybe bring a team down. All right, I used 4 cards, so I got the award. Woohoo! Now, ready to put the medallion piece in. That means stage 4 is complete. Woo!
You're watching Pacific Run New Zealand. This season has been full of surprises, but this stage delivers on the what? Like none before. Team Tui has actually won a stage.
Woo, we finally won a stage.
But after this, their spirits must be broken. They were just beaten by Gus Marvin's team. And in another told you so case of cheaters never win, Team I Swear We Didn't Do Anything, Amora Cora has been eliminated for cheating. After they were caught on camera trying to counterfeit their
counterfeiting their medallions.
But elimination for cheating. It's the end of the road for Team Kiwi.
All right. All right. So that's the password for the final stage. Ask Sonny if he's seen anyone. Before I go into that, let me see if George has anything, new to report on her tablet.
I'm gonna go.
I think I should give Jamila another call now that I'm finding this relic. Okay, nothing else new to report.
Nancy, you look guilty.
What do you mean?
Who did you call?
Jamila?
So, is she a New Zealand expert now?
No. Mainly she's still interested in Sunny.
That's fine. No need to use our one call wisely. I mean, how hard can it be to learn about an entire country? There's so little of it. You really made a good choice there.
Do you want to hear what she said?
Actually, yes, but can I still be angry?
She thinks Sunny has brought us together to help him contact aliens.
Well, that is odd.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, before I move on to the final stage, I want to go back to Mossburn to use this key.
I'm going to place all the ships in the grid according to the numbers.
Never mind, don't. Okay. All right, so that's what this is for. So you need to have all the spaceships placed so that the number of rows in the columns are filled up. All right, so let's see. And they have to be filled up. These have to be filled up on this grid. Like two of these squares of 3, if you want to call them that. 3 of these squares of 2. And so, you see there's some that were 0 have to be filled out. All right, so when the right number is filled on the grid, it turns black.
All right, I did it. What is this? Is Is this one of the relics Sunny?
Another relic? Now I want to see if I can give Jamila a call about, now that I'm picking up on finding these relics that Sunny is apparently looking for.
Hello?
I need
Right.
your help.
That you do? I hope it's enough.
Do you have any clue what Sunny's up to?
Well, yes and no.
Give me the yes.
He's trying to follow up on his grandfather's wishes.
Okay, what's the no?
I'm not sure what he's after. I believe it's an artifact.
I think these are pieces of the artifact then.
Important to the Anunnaki. Something his grandfather, Jin, was desperate to get his hands on. That's all I know. Jin founded spies. He's hard to track down, but he's an expert on relics and ancient sites. And aliens.
Obviously.
Do you think it's true Sunny hijacked the crew of the show?
Off the record?
Would anyone believe the record?
Fair point. Yes, he did. I told him not to.
Wait, you knew he was hijacking the show?
Sunny and I still work together quite a bit. He trusts me to not trust him. That's in anticipation of your next question.
About why you'd trust Sunny?
That's the one. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if I believe exactly what he believes in, but I do believe he believes it, and I believe in him.
That's a bit circular for my taste.
Mine too. Nancy, I owe you my loyalty. I know you can keep calm under pressure.
That's what people say before introducing more pressure.
Well, here's some more pressure. I don't know if Sunny's finally lost it. More concerning, though,
More concerning than the show being led by a crazy person?
Sunny doesn't know he's lost it.
What?
Yeah, what indeed?
Oh my
Doesn't know
goodness.
He trusts his grandfather. He's here on his grandfather's orders.
To do what?
He won't say. But the night before he left, he called me. He was talking a mile a minute. He said he was going to do something there was no turning back from.
Something bad?
Something where people could get hurt. Maybe even die.
You told him to stop, right?
Of course.
And
And that's when things ended up in the frightening territory. He stopped talking. He was on the other end of the phone, just dead quiet.
why was he so upset?
That's what I asked.
And
He said he'd already put the gears in motion as the story demands.
you said as the story demands. What does that mean?
Wouldn't I like to know?
You didn't ask any follow-up questions?
Please, Nancy. Of course I did. Problem was that the answers were very confusing.
Do you remember what he said?
Yes, but he told me stories. That's not how people answer questions.
What were the stories about?
His grandfather. Didn't make any sense, Nancy. I'm so sorry.
Does the word etude mean anything to you?
So you know the spy's passphrase. What did you find out?
Passphrase?
Never mind. I'll change it by the time we're off this call. Already done.
All right, beyond the passphrase I just missed the boat on.
I'm so sorry to not include you, but it's not my call.
Aside from that,
What's it mean, right? If you know the word, then you know the story.
I'm afraid that I don't.
It's a teaching tool, usually for piano players. But Jin liked the idea that a lesson could exist as art,
I get that, but why does it keep coming up?
because that's what the Anunnaki are all about.
Becoming better piano players?
No, advancing, evolving. Each life is a lesson. Each stage of human development is a lesson. We need to learn, to perfect, to demonstrate.
Demonstrate to whom?
Jin calls them the testers. Supposedly we're being watched by advanced beings.
Aliens?
Aliens, space worms, giant monsters and lab coats, I don't care.
Well, if you don't care, then
Why belong to spies?
yeah.
Because I may not believe we're being watched, and frankly I don't care, but it's time for humanity to grow up before we wreck everything. That's all Sunny wants, in his own way.
Do you think Sunny could be behind George's injury?
I hope not.
Hope,
Not.
but he could have been?
Could. But I hope not.
Explain this whole Anunnaki thing to me.
It's easy, but it's crazy.
Do your worst.
So I believe that there is a community like the United Nations, but instead of countries, it's planets, galaxies,
So it's the UN, but more fun.
less fun. The Earth is in a very bad way right now.
That does seem to be the main talking point these days.
Because it's true. We need help. We can't go it alone.
I'm pretty sure we can.
As was I. We have everything we need, right? We're smart, we're strong, we adapt.
I sense a...
But, yes, there is. But we don't know how to work together.
And the Galactic Parliament doesn't like this.
Exactly. But do us both a favor.
You need I say?
Be realistic. Doesn't matter if any of this is real.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Not if pretending it's true makes the world better.
So do you believe in Spied or not?
Don't push me to say. Watch what I do and you'll see your answer.
What's the story with Sonny and his grandfather?
Jin has spent his life chasing after these big adventures, and it seems that his daughter, Sunny's mom, felt a little left behind. She didn't want him around Sunny when he was younger. Didn't want him to get hurt by Jin suddenly taking off.
Okay.
Then one day, Sunny gets sick, really bad. He's in bed for forever. Jin comes to be there for the family. He tells Sunny these stories, gives him these comics he drew for him. For that year, they're the best of friends.
And then?
Sunny gets better, Jin moves on. Sunny's mum tells him that his grandfather's stories were nice, but they were just stories.
He doesn't believe that?
He does. Until one day, on a whim, he visits one of the locations from the comic.
What does he find?
Well, you'll need to ask him.
What is Jin's obsession with etudes about?
He believes that each major development in humanity is a lesson. He did a great deal of sitting about at first until the first tool was invented, and then that led to agriculture, but also a great deal of bashing each other about the head, and then from that point on, we developed newer and more powerful technologies. Jin believes we were visited before each new advancement, and given a lesson to perfect.
That's the etude?
So he says. He believes each life is like that too, that we each have a lesson to perfect. That's the goal, to find your own song and play it perfectly.
Are you still hunting antiquities?
Not at the moment. I'm back home in London.
So all is well with the order?
I'm pleased to report yes, thanks to you. But there is still a lot of work to be done. I'm starting a subset of spies for discovering the wonders actually on the planet. No disrespect to space, I just like to be a bit more grounded.
I keep finding relics. Is that what Sonny is looking for?
Yes,
Well, why not find them himself?
because they're not just hidden. They're hidden in different ways. You're finding pieces that are hidden like clues, no doubt. Everyone else will find their pieces their own way.
What are they for?
Jin believes if we assemble all the relics hidden by the testers, that's what he calls them, then we pass the test and they'll come visit again.
Do you believe that?
No, but then again, the pieces are there, and he's finding them.
Do you work for Spy?
I suppose I do, unofficially.
As a teacher?
Yes, although, between you and me, the lessons are all rubbish.
Well, then why teach?
It's a cover. Most places that teach are a cover.
A cover? For what?
For the actual learning that goes on behind the scenes. I feel bad for the students. We just make things up about aliens while they take notes or nod off. But when they leave, that's when the interesting work begins.
What work?
We each have our interests. I specialize in artifacts, as does Sunny. Someday you should meet everyone. You fit right in.
So why do you trust Sonny so much?
He's the one who gave me the tip about the final dig site.
He did?
Yes. He brought you in as well.
What?
That was your test.
I passed, I presume.
Maybe. Remember, Sunny wants you to act as you are, not as you could be.
I don't know if I understand.
It means that he studied you. He wants you to act as you are. He's not hoping you suddenly become a more special version of yourself. He's building his orchestra. You're an instrument. All of you are. Look at the comics. Look at the people around you.
How did Sonny know who would make it through the competition?
Did you see all the rest of the competition?
Well, not really.
No, thanks. But it's not shocking who is left over. The deck was stacked in your favor.
What do you mean by that?
the deck being stacked in our favor?
Sunny wanted all of you to stay through the competition because you all have a certain skill.
So I'm what? The person with the questions?
Or the person who finds the answers.
And Lena?
This I know. She's a linguist and a code breaker. Sunny wants her.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Kiri? What's she here for?
I don't know anything about her. Look at what she's good at. Look at Sunny's notes in the comic.
What about Patrick?
Indeed.
Any clue?
He's my inclusion. Accidentally.
Why?
We met back when I was in the Order.
You did?
He and his team were there for a playoff game of sorts. I found him lost in the desert.
What was he doing?
Naturally, that's what I asked. You know what he said?
What?
I'm lost in the desert. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I can see him saying that.
I asked him if he was worried about being lost. He told me that he had just lost his river, but soon he'd find it again, and he'd follow it where it led.
He's really very calm. It's odd.
Not really odd. It turns out his parents are these gurus of sorts.
Guru.
They wanted him to join them in their teaching, but he said he felt the world pulling him in another direction.
The middle of a desert?
Apparently, right? I thought it was pretty funny, so I told Sunny about him.
And?
Sunny nearly punched a hole in the sky. He was so excited. Bring him to me. He's the last one. He kept saying that.
When was this?
Right before we met. I imagine that's when his plan started.
Alright, that's all I can talk to her about, and I think I've gotten enough information. Alright. Let's see what...
Hi.
Where does the nickname Sunny come from?
My grandfather.
Can you tell me a little about him?
Sleuth is such a weird word.
What?
Anyway, his name's Jim. He's an explorer, the founder of Spy.
Why did you call me a sleuth?
You're the only contestant who doesn't only ask me about points.
I bet Spied is one of those top secret members-only clubs, right?
But you're in luck. You've already been a member for a few years.
Are most of your members unaware of their membership?
Yeah, that's like issue 1 on the list of things to fix, though.
So, what are the perks of membership?
Surprises, like this one. Surprise! Your life is dangerous now. I can make you a badge if you want.
So why aliens?
Aliens are here. We're all aliens. Earth life started with bacteria on asteroids. In a way, we're all space mutts.
I know you're worried about the future of Earth. I think we'll be fine on our own.
You and me may be. Humans in general may be. But we're losing so many species so fast. It's not their fault we're here.
Isn't hijacking a television show kind of a really terrible idea?
But so is never reaching out toward the fantastic.
I'll let you go.
See ya.
Alright, now I'm gonna finally move on to the last puzzle. Waitamo. I'm not sure if I said that right, but... Alright, but it's too dark in there, so I need to...
If I can light all of the grid sections, I might be able to get the power back on.
Yeah, so this is the power source. So this number of circles indicates how many squares it can light up. So I have, okay, yeah, the number of circles in the circle. Yeah, so this is a disc with a certain number of circles. Okay, yeah, so like 2 here, it fills out. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confused there. Want to get all of these squares lit up. All right, that did it. And I think that's the last phone charm, yep. Ooh, another scorecard. I better put that on before I forget. Aha. Figure out turtle. Figure out that turtle. And... All right, here's another comic. Better take that with
I need
me.
to get a
So,
fire going to see what's on that
so I need the flint, but if you light it up with an Easter egg, you get another Easter egg with Team Tui's picture on it. All right, so now that should...
Find and fill in the symbol listed.
All right. These are the symbols in the Maori book that Kiri gave me. All right, so here's the koro. So to fill this out, you need to fill out all the little pieces that make up this entire shape. So even the smallest ones right here. Because if you miss one, you may not fill it up. All right, so that's filled. So triple Rao. Okay, that's Rao Kumara. Triple is this right here. Coral Pepe. All right, that's it right here. Gotta remember to fill out the little places here. All right, hey, Matua. This looks like Maui's fish hook, Maui from the Disney film Moana. I think it's, yeah. All right, Muri Paragara. I'm really not sure if I'm saying these correctly. All right. Oh, Muri Parora. Oh, okay. I thought it was a G. But I gotta fill in these spaces because you have to fill up the entire part. Okay. Sonny was here.
I was here, and now my medallion.
He's got the medallion. Well, I'm almost finished, but I'm not going to ask him for the medallion piece yet. In fact, I wonder what would happen if I call George and Bess numbers rather than just going up and talking to them.
I'm a bit worried about Beth.
Me too.
Her Sunny infatuation is tipping from, oh, that's cute, to, oh, the blood in tears.
Tell me about it.
She worked really hard to get us on the show. Take care of her.
I always do.
Let's do a little extra.
How's your progress with Sunny's machine?
Slow and unsteady.
What could it be for?
It could be an alien trap for all I know.
That seems unlikely.
It's a head scratcher. Speaking of, these cats are the worst.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
Don't fall off a bridge and land on your head.
What's Bess up to?
Hanging out in the producer area, I think. Saying strange things to Sunny, then running away.
What?
Oh, you'll find out.
Can gorillas swim?
Why?
You know, maybe I don't need to know.
Well, now I need to know.
Oh, it's Patrick. He's terrified of swimming. Says he'll sink to the bottom like a gorilla.
I'll take his word for it.
Later.
Bye.
Hey, that looks like what I saw in the mine earlier where I couldn't get to yet. So I think a trip back there is in order. Okay. Yep. Is she trying to arrange them to, looks like they have to spell out something if they're turned a certain way. Well, I think maybe that cave-in caused the new opening. Like, to move. So, okay.
This must be what Curie was after. Wait a second. Whoa. I bet this spells something out.
Yep. It's spelling out something. Ominous. Omniscient. Another piece of that artifact. And what's this?
Can't be part of the game.
Yep.
What is
Sunny, well, I think I've figured out. Sunny's sending all the contestants here, these 4 contestants, on a quest looking for what he's looking for this artifact.
What was that about?
I promise I have no idea.
No one else got this mission, just me. Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're lying. You're not even supposed to be here.
That's not true.
You and me, we're the same.
Why do you say that?
We can destroy each other.
That's dramatic.
Tell the odds my way will stay cool.
Well, I'm almost there. Before I confront Sunny, see if he has the medallion piece, I want to call Bess, see if she has anything new to say. If I call her rather than go up and talk to her.
I got my side quest.
What is it?
I have to take a vow of silence.
What?
Yeah, for 3 hours.
Starting when?
Oh, I already lost.
Obviously.
That's okay.
Sonny said I needed to listen to my own thoughts, like Patrick does.
Weird.
Right. Well, I'm insulted, so I'm going to go make Patrick listen to my thoughts.
Good luck. Any more news on Sunny?
Well, I heard him giving Kiri her quest.
Really?
Well, sort of. I heard, Kiri, here's your personal quest.
Okay.
Then it got windy and the sheep started leaking or whatever. So the best I could understand was deadly, get crushed, hard to reach. Good luck.
Whatever it is sounds intense.
Don't joke. Again, I hope my quest is very pleasant.
How's George?
She's okay. Is it weird that Sunny doesn't care we're breaking the rule about missing George?
Did you get caught?
Define caught for me again?
Look it up.
I know the meaning. Yeah, I got caught.
And?
Sunny looked the other way, which is good because I was about to say something really strange to him.
Like what?
Given my track record lately, probably just means sound. Maybe an accusation. That's the best way these days, apparently.
That is odd.
I'll keep looking into it.
I won the bonus.
You have no idea how much I love you right now.
I'm happy to hear that.
I'm happy to say that. I'm happy to say anything. I'm even happy to say the word anything. Talk about a world brimming with possibilities.
George seems worried about you.
Nothing's coming up fast. I can't catch a break.
Why do you think that is?
Maybe this is a wake-up call.
For what?
I don't know. Maybe I can't skate by on fun alone. That's what my dad always says.
That's what all dads say. It's genetic.
Yeah, maybe he's right.
So what do you want to do?
I really don't know.
Talk to you later.
See ya.
Okay, since I have extra
I
stuff.
can't believe we're winning. See the appeal of this stuff now. I want to win everything.
We're not quite there yet.
Let's go win more things.
Why are you so into winning the contest?
Because nothing is going well for me. I need to prove I can do something right.
You've had a rough time since you've been here. It's a blip on the radar.
It's been longer than that.
Well, how so?
George has had all of these opportunities. So have you. I mean, that's great. I'm honestly, genuinely happy for both of you. I just don't know what I want.
I don't know if I understand.
Me neither. Shouldn't I have some big life plan? Everybody else does.
It will come to you.
What if it doesn't?
It will, but in the meantime, if you want to win, we will win.
I do. It's silly, but I do.
Consider it done. Goodbye.
Get out of here, you old so-and-so.
All right. So I'm gonna put there, and you can also use the Easter eggs to get extra points. Oh. All right, I get a trophy there because I got over 700 points. Now, since I've put those in place, I'm gonna ask Sunny if he has the last medallion piece. Because it said Sunny was here.
Fun, but I'm turning against you now.
Okay, why?
Hey, why?
I am dissolving this partnership. You are no longer needed.
Oh, thanks for the notice, I guess.
You mind if I play a bit different for the camera?
Could not care less.
Excellent.
Just go easy on Bess.
Oh, sure thing.
Thanks. Well, it's been fun, I guess.
Fair warning. Things will be different next time we talk.
Yeah, I gathered that.
What happened back in the mines? Are you okay?
I really don't want to talk about it.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Hi.
Bess wants me to ask you if you're seeing anyone right now.
Well, right now, I'm seeing you.
You know what I mean. So, I'll say you gave me an odd look.
Mysterious.
Downgrading to weird.
Odd works.
Okay, before I do that,
See ya.
since I asked him that question, I'm gonna call Bess one more time. Because then things kind of
Do you think we'll ever stop doing stuff like this?
Do you want to?
fall in place. Once you get the last medallion piece, it's like an automatic
Why do
done.
you ask?
I was talking to Patrick about Sunny and you and
Okay.
how he can be so calm in any storm.
What did he say?
He told me to think of the question I wanted to ask and then ask it.
Sounds simple.
But he said it in that profound, cowish way.
And that's good.
It is. Maybe you should try it. What's the question you want to ask about Sunny?
Sonny, what is going on in that crazy brain of yours?
Ask. And at this point, he gave me a cracker, but I don't have it, so no.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Hi.
I found your note. You need to give me one straight answer about what's going on here.
Okay. Just one. Only one.
Did
You take the medallion.
You asked for one straight answer, and I agreed. This is not the one you want.
You're not being very helpful.
I was hoping you'd take point on the helping,
Alright,
and I'd focus on the getting help.
And where does all this help lead?
You'll see. Go be curious.
alright. Now that I've got the piece, it's gonna be automatic playing from here.
Yeah, you better, Ron.
Best catch.
Catch! Did we win?
Carrie's gonna win.
Wait, let's tally the score. And it's a tie. That means sudden death.
What? How is there?
Oh, great. So there's a
You cheated.
tie, then you have to play, win a tiebreaker, sudden death.
It's sudden death.
Oh, I hate this puzzle. This is a what between the
Spill containers to match the arrangement
This-
shown on display. Pay close
this
attention
puzzle
to
is
each
between the raid and monster in the puzzle palace.
container exits the assembly line, or you use the reset button. You'll lose 10 points. Each player has 5 tries to get each round right. Get it wrong 5 times, and you get 0 points for the round. The team who finishes with the most points wins. Are you ready? Get set. Go!
Nancy, you got this.
Sounds good, Bess.
All right. The object of this game is to get discs, color discs in that order from bottom to top in test tubes. There are 5 rounds of test tubes, ranging from 1, then the second round there are 2, 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth. But you have to have some open and close, because if you get it incorrect by one having less or more discs than they're supposed to, you lose 10 points. And if you're given other chances, but if you get it incorrect for all 5 tries of a round, then you don't get any points. So I'm not going to talk while I do this puzzle, because I need to concentrate, because it gets faster with each round. The first 2 are pretty easy. The next 3 are a little bit more difficult. But just watch and it'll show how it works. So I had to close this so it won't fall into the tube.
Keep up the good work. Don't get stressed out! Stay calm! Is it just me or is it moving faster? She's gaining on us. Work faster, but correctly.
All right, I did it. I got all 250 points. That is a very difficult puzzle. I had to practice because I didn't want to make any mistakes in this walkthrough.
Let's no obstacles stand in our way. Two things are certain. Team Chewy's upset will go down in Pacific Run history. And Sunny June will never work in this town again.
Emergency! All crew alert! I'm taking over the airway. Team Tui, report to field.
So Team Tui wins. But I can't go anywhere else. I can only go forward. Oh yeah, there was that message there.
You've reached Beth. Please leave your message in the form of a compliment.
Okay.
You're finally ready for that answer I promised you?
Let's just say I'm beyond ready.
Great! Grab a rope and join me in the caves.
All right, the rope is right here. Now I'm automatically at the caves in Lake Tayano. I'm not.
I can tie a rope off here.
All right. Hey, is that some kind of puzzle?
What is this?
This is why I brought you along.
To solve this puzzle? All right, well, what do I do?
Who could that be?
Nancy, I figured out Sunny's blueprint.
All
Find
right.
an odd device in one of the caves.
Looking at it.
Tell Sunny, top corner's green, bottom corner's blue. Good luck.
All right. Top corner is green. That means this has to be green. Bottom is blue, although it looks more purple. All right.
I bet I need to fill in the rest of the board so that
None of the pieces touch the same color.
color.
The other options are red and yellow. Sort of like in that one of the games I play with the monkeys and Ransom of the Seven Ships. There, it's like this. None of the colors of the same can parts of with the same color can touch each other. Yeah, look at it when they do. Yeah, why does it say blue? It looks purple to me. All right.
I did it. Am I going to regret pulling this lever? Well, here goes.
Oh, the water's receding.
Want to hear a funny story?
Kiri?
Whatever you're upset about, we can talk it through.
Fine, I'll skip to the punchline.
This is not a joke. We could die down here.
You'll be fine. But, worst case scenario, you die down there or something.
That's not a remote possibility.
Oh, hi, Sonny.
Hi, Kiri.
When you die down there, it'll be as much his fault as mine.
There are other ways to get what you want.
I played you from word one. You think you can psychoanalyze me?
I just want you to think through what you're doing.
No, you want me to feel differently. The feelings don't stand this shit, honey.
What does? Making you pay for your betrayal. You won't get away with this.
The cave was dangerous? I thought it was part of the show. See, that's what I'm going to say. And it's going to work out perfectly for me.
Well, can't get up there, so we have to find another way out.
I've got some good news and I've got some bad news.
I'm hoping that was the good news.
Finnegan's, those lights were the good news.
Drat. Oh, look.
So what's next? Any great ideas to get us out of this cave?
It's, down there.
I'm not falling for that.
Oh, okay. Push!
Ah! You pushed me in.
I'm just sort of living in the moment. I'll be honest, this part was a surprise.
Why did you bring us all here?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather focus on the rafting?
What?
Aim for the lightning bolt looking thing. Only the thing that looks like a giant fang. Pass under the Minotaur's hands. No, wait, horns. Pass under the Minotaur's horns.
Oh, yeah, it does look like horns.
Turn right. pass under a group of stalactites, not the fang kind.
There's a lot of close calls in that puzzle.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here, Jin!
Sunny, calm down.
I'm sorry, Nancy. I'm sorry I wrecked your life. Let your friend get hurt.
Hey, you guys okay?
Patrick?
Send help!
Said what?
Ugh,
Help!
Say that louder.
you gotta be kidding me.
Kidding me. Help!
Right, hang on. I just. Okay. Ah!
Oh dear.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. That was fun. Oh, were you saying help? Oh, what's this?
What is it? Do you see something down in the water?
Not sure what.
Well, doesn't matter. It's too deep. No way we can get down there.
That's it.
What?
This is my river. I can't swim. I sink. Like a gorilla.
Wait, Patrick!
Patrick?
Sunny,
How long has he been down there?
I'm going in if he's not up soon. How many more people get hurt for this mission?
I'm such an idiot.
Maybe it's time to let go of your grandfather's stories.
But he told me that him and me were special. That I wasn't just some kid. I was one of the Anunnaki. That's what I made myself believe.
What about now?
I'm not stupid.
I never said you were.
Is it okay that I wanted it to be true?
Yes.
Those stories he told me. That's where Sunny was born. That is not swimming. Is he walking?
Hey, what is that?
I'm fine. Is there a plan for getting me back
Is
up?
that what Sonny's looking for from his grandfather?
Guys, you gotta come check this out.
Sorry I doubted you, Grandpa Jim.
This is what Jim sent you to find? What is it?
Well, Nancy, this is why I brought you along. Here's the final piece of the relic. Be careful. I think we only get one shot.
Okay, so
Looks like I need to
assemble the pieces.
first.
Star chart goes first, then this relic section, relic piece, and relic fragment.
If I use Jim's comic and the notebook, I should be able to spin the rings to the correct alignment.
All right.
Unlock all of the pins.
The notebook and the comics, well, the comics specifically give the order of symbols I need to press, starting from the beginning, and there's among groups of 3 found on these pages, one symbol is found on the relic itself. The other 2 are based on positions found within the notebook. But I want to look at all of them first. So these come first because that's the first page. So okay, then those. Then these. Then these. And then finally these. All right. Okay. Here's the one symbol on part of the first first page. So you have to align the stars, or rather, there's parts of the relic in the specific symbol areas. And notice that, yeah, this part moves in circular motion, clockwise or counterclockwise. This moves too. All right, I got that right. So the when that happens, the pins inside the fragment will pull out. Now the next symbol, according to the next page of symbols in chronological order, this one right here. So then I have to, all right, that sequence is done. Okay, so these symbols on this piece of the relic, it's the top symbol group of symbols found at the top that are on the wheel. So you have to point this part in at the symbol. All right. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It's kind of hard to do that. But you'll have to have it positioned to meet the spot other areas of the other symbols that are found within the notebook. All right. Now, there's this. And lastly, all right, got it. And it's unlocking and spinning and the stars are lighting up. What is going on?
What exactly does that mean?
There's always a piece of truth in the stories.
It almost makes me not want to know where the story ends and the truth begins.
Then why ask?
It's in my nature, like it's in yours to believe.
I don't understand any of this.
Nancy,
Bess, is that you?
guess what I'm doing, Nancy?
What?
Saving the day, that's what. Listen.
Good for you.
I didn't want to escape right away, but I never saved the day.
That's fine.
You deserve it.
I just want to enjoy it for a second. Okay,
Here's the rope. All right.
Dear Nick,
Now the
I
game
know
is
that's
over
what happened.
and Team Tui has won.
So bye.
And Sonny's found what he needed.
Okay, just kidding. You are now dating a reality show winner.
Go Team Tui.
After George was injured, Beth stepped up and did her best to help us take home the trophy. Once the real production crew arrived, Bess, George, and I worked with the show's editor and finally found the evidence of who cut the rope bridge. After a quick call to her agent, Curie confessed. Sadly, it won't be the last we hear from her. Her newest show, Detained.
Oh, so she did all this just because she didn't want to lose?
After putting his superior...
She's a bit vindictive, I think.
Patrick has decided to conquer his greatest fear.
Oh, that's
For
good.
goodness sake, he doesn't get caught up in a rip current. He might just kick back and see where it takes him. Sunny sent Lena a few of Jim's books as a thank you for her help. For her, an unsolvable code might just be the greatest gift there is. Jamila is coordinating with museums in New Zealand to study the artifact we found. Sunny, I think, is more interested in following where it leads. I don't know if Sunny believes everything Spide teaches, but after his time in New Zealand, I do know he believes in Jin. He was searching for a reason to follow Jin's lead. I'm guessing he found it, since his parting advice to me was, I'm running away now. Please don't tell anyone which way I went.
Yeah, I think he wants to follow up on it further.
She's back to being the best we all know and making friends right and left. George was soon well enough to move around a bit and got to join us on an exciting tour of New Zealand. Although she had a tough time keeping her eyes open. Guess how many counting sheep jokes Bess made? I don't actually know. I fell asleep trying to keep track. That's my story of being on reality TV. After talking to some former
And George is falling asleep again.
experience was pretty much exactly how it goes every time. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
All right. That's a sea slug. All right, here are the awards I got for getting over 700 points and using the points cards. Ooh, I'm good. And of course, all these are from what I got playing this game before. There's some still I haven't got. And here's the teaser for Labyrinth of Lies.
Past, Hades searched for a queen to sit beside his darkened throne. On Mount Olympus, it was decided Persephone, the life of spring, now belonged to the night below. Demeter tried to save her daughter, but the seeds of deception had already been sown. Join us on our next adventure and escape from the Labyrinth of Lies.
Okay, so that's it for my walkthrough of the Shattered Medallion. I do like this game. It's not one of my favorites, but I can tell you it was finally cool that we finally have a game to feature Sunny June who's been a mystery character for many years, many games before it, before this one. Yet there are still a lot of questions unanswered. The funny thing is how he's like the only person who could keep ahead of Nancy. It's like when I find out he's been where Nancy is in these cases, it's like he leaves just before she comes, and having the same jobs. Like he was the previous deputy curator at Beach Hill in Secret of the Scarlet Hand. Manette's last assistant in Danger by Design. He's certainly had a lot of jobs. He has an extensive resume, as the Captive Curse shows. George has a new voice actress, which I'm not too crazy about. I really like the voice actress she's had for the last several games. And of course, with each game, though, whether it's same voice or not, their appearances change. Can't they just keep it the same? Whatever. So that's it for my walkthrough for the Shattered Medallion. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed playing it. I will see you in the next video. Until next time, Nancy Drew Clue Crew.